cow. Kip, what do you think? Kip. That can't be on YouTube. Kip, what do you think? Kipper, come here. Wonder what they like. I wonder if we could like. What do they like to eat at the streets? Like I think horses like apples. What's up, guys? Got a lot of babies over here. Look at all the babies. What do you think, buddy? What do you think? You gonna go corral the cow? Whoa, that one looks like the cheese. The yeah, there you go. I'm here, guys. I'm here, boys. Girls. What do you think, Kit? You just love those cows, huh? You want to go play.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Huh? You gonna smile? You gonna laugh? Oh, really? Oh, I see. Peekaboo! 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 Are you hungry, huh? You trying to bite those hands? Trying to bite those hands? Huh? What? What?
Ice, ice.
Ice, ice, baby.
There you go. Salt, please.
What is she talking about?
You're recording.
Yes.
What are you doing?
Totally reminds me of you.
Gabriel?
That's you just sit there and do this
What are you
all
doing,
day. Just sit there and go,
little girl? Oh, yeah, tell me all about it. Tell me the story. Say they
And you
took me to town and
listen
then they
to her.
made me ride and cry and burn up, and it was so sad. Yeah, I know.
and then you swing, sit in your swing and do this back and forth. And I couldn't believe like you liked that way that swing, like that swing would go like so up, like really far. Like I'm like worried. Right?
You can put
Yeah,
hamburger
I like
meat in it, you can put chicken in it, you can put celery, onions, you know, pretty much anything you want really. One piece of potato?
She's looking right at the camera. Oh, you scared her. She's looking right at the camera right now. She was.
Here. Oh, seriously.
She's like, everybody's eating except me. What's up? She look. She gave you. She goes.
You won't have anything to eat at home.
Really? Are you sure about that? Tell me all about it.
That's big eyes.
Tell me all your problems. Just sit there and tell me what's wrong.
Eat some potato and I'll give you some ice. What the heck was that? Potato.
Do this while there's nobody on the road. Oh, sorry. Gloves in the way. I just want to show you how pretty this is. Look at that. Look at that. This is what it's like up here. Arctic land.
People probably from north of me are laughing at me saying, this ain't Arctic, or you ain't got it Arctic, we got it Arctic. But isn't that gorgeous? Just look at that. Farmhouses. Look at this snowfall. Freaking gorgeous. I love this time of the year. My body don't like it, but I love it. Hold on, I'm gonna talk to you guys in just a minute. Let me pause it for a second, get back in the truck so I don't freeze. Make sure I got my gloves on secure. Here comes the truck. Let's get that defrost going, stronger. This truck is either super cold or super hot. That's the one thing Ford needs to work out on their F-Series, and I've heard other people complain about this too. I just want to show you guys how pretty it is as I drive and I talk. As long as my handle lasts with the now you shouldn't hear the wind, so I hope I'm not wasting my time doing this. But yeah, it's slowed down now. The snow slowed down a little bit. Dang it, I wanted to keep that going. I'm not driving very fast at all. It's I'm going 40 miles an hour. They don't really plow the roads out here very much. I've noticed that. Now, where I'm from, Connecticut, like they plow every minute of every snowfall. Like no exceptions. No road is forgotten. Man, my hand is freezing. I got my glove on. Whew, it's cold. Maybe I should just pull it in like this and do this. Does that work? How about that? Just trying to get comfortable here so I can not stress about driving. And not hear the wind. Hold on one more second. Let's try that again. Rest my hand on the... So now I got the window cracked. I didn't mean to yell, sorry. Now I got the window partially open, I should say, instead of cracked. That's not a good word to use with winter windows. Yeah, so I can talk to you guys. And you guys see the pretty country that I live in. And I'm not driving fast at all. Here comes some cars. I'm always cautious about other people driving too. Worried that they're been living up here too long and they just get used to the snow and the ice and they just drive whatever speed they want. Anyway, so you're on episode 28 and a lot of small jobs are done in episode 28. I was looking at that just an hour ago or so and just wrapping it up, and now I just got to do the introduction for it. So a lot of small jobs. As promised, I made a mess with the spray foam and took a long time to clean it up. What was the point of that? Well, you'll see in the video, the point is I want to fill every seam and gap. And that's what the spray foam can of the spray foam advertises that you can use it, especially just for cracks and seams. So I wanted to give that a shot. I was thinking maybe it'd help insulate it even more. But it makes a big mess. I mean, that stuff just keeps expanding. So just be prepared to spend some time cleaning it up. That's the first job. The next job, I go ahead and put vinyl on that wall where the pass-through window was going to be. Remember I filled in that pass-through window? And so I put my vinyl on there. I'm going to talk to you more about that vinyl later as we go. And some things I learned, some mistakes I made, so you guys don't make the same mistakes. It's good stuff and it will help insulate it and it looks absolutely gorgeous. But there are some tricks that I need to share with you guys to help you. So after I do the vinyl, which takes a while, I went ahead and separated the cabinet that holds the sink and the cabinet that holds the counter for the inductive stovetop. A couple of different reasons for that. I talk about it during the video, so I'm not going to talk about that now. So I ended up having to reinforce those because they're separate now. In the end, I'm glad I did it because I feel like they're stronger. But I don't know. If I could go back, I probably would have changed the design a lot. So, whoa, a little slippery here. After that, I go ahead and get the two walls built at the end. One side, the driver's side, is for the potty room where the cassette toilet's going to go, and then the other side is going to be where the tanks are. At some point I may end up moving the cassette toilet over to that side, and hold on, I gotta tell my dog stop. Kipper, lay down and knock it off. You can't get on my lap right now. It's too dangerous. It's too icy. You're just gonna have to wait. God, you're such a little baby. Look, you're shivering over there, and you got a sweater on. All right, I gotta show you this guy. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Pathetic. You're pathetic, bud. You're pathetic, bud. But I love you. All right, back to the head. I just realized the flash was on. Dang it. I think I'll end up moving the cassette toilet over to where the tanks are going to go, and then I may end up putting, like, on the that's the driver's side, I may end up building a one-stop shop. What's it called? A wet bath. But for now, I build those walls. I explain it as I go, so I'm not going to talk too much about it. I leave part of the part of the walls open for electrical stuff, and then I build a small vanity. I was experimenting with some ideas on a sink because I want a small sink, even though we're not going to have an indoor shower right now. I do want to have an extra sink other than the kitchen sink. So if somebody's on the potty, then somebody else can be using the vanity, the sink. Now, in the video, I show that the sink's going to go on the driver's side with the toilet. But the more I kept working on it, the more I kept thinking about it, I'm pretty sure that the two are going to be separate. I'm going to keep one on one side and one on the other. And the reason for that is because it's a little crowded. I'm still open to ideas on that, and I'm still open to thoughts on that. I got to do more plotting and planning. You know me, always plotting and planning. What else, guys? So then the passenger side, I build that wall too. I go ahead and fill most of it in though, because not too much electrical is going to run over there. I can always drill out. I know I'm going to have to cut out a space to run my pipes. And again, I'm still processing that idea too. I'm at the point now where I know I'm going to build a base for the whole camper, like an 18-inch, maybe not even that much. I don't know, I'll have to see, but it's going to be big enough where it gets it up off the bed. It'll have a place for storage, and it'll be more protected. I think the ground will be more kind of like an extra floor. Man, it's slick right here. I'm gonna slow down. Hold on. We got cars coming too. Oh yeah. Winter living. Let me tell you. It's only the beginning of November too. It's still fall, right? Feels like winter. Anyways, when is the first day of winter? December 22nd, right? I believe. Whatever. In any case, it feels like it's deep winter right now. Oh, this dude's riding his bike, man. I feel bad. Check this out. Dude's riding his bike. That's got to be rough. And he's, hey, only in Minnesota. Check it out. No, that was the Amish dude. That's so awesome. He's riding a bike and he had a rifle strapped to his back. Yes. Going hunting on his bike. That is so cool. Only in Minnesota, bro. Only in Minnesota. We're about to come into a small town. So I'm going to wrap this up, which means I'm about a third of the way to town. I still got about an hour drive, so I've still probably got 40 minutes or so drive left. I gotta do this every time I want to go to the gym. Yeah, I'm not handling this too well at all. It's too much driving and it's too icy. But yeah, my landlords are selling the place, so that's why I was talking about moving. We're gonna have to move. So I've been looking, and we're actually looking closer to town, to the main town, which is called Vanity, Minnesota. It's actually further south of me, maybe 50 something miles south of where I live now. That's where the gym is. That's where, you know, all the grocery stores are, and the Walmart, and they got a tiny little mall there called the Paul Bunyan Mall. That's awesome. This is the little town. This is how we live up here, guys. Here's a little town. Got a one-stop shop over here for gas. You got everything. Like, this is somebody told me, you got everything. You got the whole weekend covered. You got the bar over here, so you got Friday night over here, liquor store here Saturday night, and then over here you got the church for Sunday. You got the weekend covered, bro. I love it. I love it. Only in Minnesota. People look at me like crazy, like, why are you videotaping? That's because it's Minnesota, man. Gotta videotape this craziness. Like, snowplow for sale. I probably need to put that on my truck. Anyways, guys, I really appreciate your support. Adding subscribers every day. That means a lot to me in the channel. I'm looking into sponsors right now. I still have no idea how to do it, but I'm learning. Oh, somebody, I forgot his full name, and I apologize, Gary, but I know his name is Gary. Gary, you are freaking awesome. Gary put a donation on my PayPal account. First one I ever got on my channel, man. I'm blown away. I'm blown away. It's enough to buy me some 2x2s, and I need them. And actually, I need 1x3s right now, I believe. I just got 2x2s. So I appreciate it, man. Thank you. You're contributing, and that means a lot. Seriously, it means a lot. You guys, feel free to keep those going. I ain't living on the high hog by any means in our house. Wife's nursing school and working as a CNA, and I'm a disabled vet trying to make it as an author. So, you know, that's just the way life is. You keep fighting, keep struggling, and you just stop. No, you're not getting on my lap right now, bud. You gotta wait a minute. Man, this guy. I think it's time to cut it short, because my dog is acting so pathetic and shivering so much. I gotta hold him. I gotta shut the window. I got the heat on full blast, though. Alright, guys. I love you all. Please keep hitting that like button. Remember, be positive and be positive with each other. Love each other. Be good to each other. Seriously, we just had another death in the family, and I'm not going to talk about it because I don't want to cry right now. But somebody that was a part of our family, and he was too young, way too young. Just suddenly just gone. He's the best friend of my sons, both my sons and my daughter, and just spent oodles of time at our house and was just part of us, you know, and he's gone. So love each other, be good to each other. Make sure you tell each other that you love each other, and life's too short. Life's too short. That's that kid. Alright, guys, love you all. Be good, be safe, and please hit that subscribe button. And you know what I've gotten really good at? It's called the Minnesota goodbye. It's when you don't know how to end a goodbye properly, so you just keep going. Just keep going. You just keep going. And you keep going. Man, I've gotten that down perfectly now, haven't I? One dude complained and said, man, your intros are too long, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, hey, you know what? If you don't like it, piss off. And sorry for my attitude, but that's the way I feel. You know, there's so many channels on YouTube. If you don't like my channel, that's okay. You know, it's not for you. So go ahead and find another channel. There's millions of channels out there. But I hope you guys don't feel that way towards me, and I hope you don't have bad feelings towards me. But and I really appreciate your support. And remember, the adventure's just starting. Like, got to get this done so we can travel, and that's when more adventures will be happening. Love you guys. I really am saying goodbye right now. Take care. All right. Love you. Bye. So I kind of want to explain myself before another YouTuber dares to call me an idiot. Yeah, I'm using spray foam to in the cracks and seams. Now that may seem strange to you, but actually on the bottle tells you to do that. In fact, they make a special spray foam. I believe this is the can right here. That's especially for cracks and seams. I think it's better than using silicone, which I bought some tubes of that as well. But I was reading the can of this thing and it says you can use it in the cracks and seams, and it makes sense to me because you're going to have this foam that's going to fill up all the spaces inside there where air can escape and cause, you know, the heat to get out or the cold air to come in and whatnot. So what I'm doing is I'm going along all the edges and filling it with spray foam. And it's gonna leave quite a mess. Yeah. Actually, I'm quite amazed as to how much space there was between everything. When I build things, I think that I build things really tight, but there's a lot more space that air can get in and air can escape. That not very conducive to an insulated camper, and I want to make sure I can use this a minimum 3 seasons out of the year. I'm hoping 4, but we're going to go for 3. So I want to make sure that I do the best I can to keep it insulated, and that means using
messy spray foam. A lot of it.
I didn't do this because I haven't put this piece up here, but I will seal this eventually. I'm using a sharp scraper, and I even sharpened it on the sander earlier with a real fine grit sandpaper. So now you guys can catch me the way I talk to myself all day long. That's one of the things about working by yourself and being by yourself a lot. Tend to talk to yourself. And I got my dog inside because last night the coyotes were here and they were after Kipper. They came around both sides of the house looking for my dog. So we are gonna keep Kipper inside while I work at night out here.
Next level. Next level.
At this point, you gotta be asking yourself, what is this crazy veteran doing now? Well, I decided that I should separate the sink counter from the stovetop counter, basically. Why, you ask? I don't really know at this point. I think I was just having some doubts about my initial setup and wanted to see if I could maybe change things around, maybe set up an L-shaped sink, which is what I was thinking about doing. If you look at my notebook, I was originally thinking about doing an L-shaped sink anyways. But yeah, I'm sitting here doing a lot of plotting and planning and thinking, and even considered putting it on the opposite side of the camper. It has to do with where I'm going to put my gray tank, where I'm going to put my white tank, where I'm going to put the drain and things like that. It just seemed like there was going to be a lot of weight on one side of the camper versus the other side. So I was thinking maybe if I split the two counters into, maybe if I split the one counter into two counters, I could move things around a little bit. But when I got the bench back in there, I realized that my original thought was right on spot. Right on spot. Right on money. Oh my gosh, I can't talk today. Right on the money. However, I decided to keep the two counters separate and reinforce them so they were stronger. That way, if I needed to move the sink over a little bit past the hub for the wheels, I could do that without a big deal. Or I could extend the counter and make it longer as well. So it was actually a good idea that I split the one counter into two counters. I'm gonna stop talking now. With the one counter split into two counters, I decided I needed to figure out where my walls were going to go and what they were going to look like. So I decided to start on the driver's side and build out the wall. So I'm using that thin plywood again and decided to only do half the wall. Yeah, and there's that famous, should I say infamous glue gun again. Glue everything, son, glue everything. Anyways, decided to only do half the wall with plywood for now because I need to decide how I'm going to run my electrical in that area. I do want to have an outlet in there probably. So this next section I almost didn't include in the video, but it's part of the process, so I want to show it to you as well. I'm actually thinking about how everything's going to fit in this bathroom area. For sure, the cassette toilet's going over here, but I also want to build a small vanity to brush our teeth, wash our face, you know, nothing major, just a small vanity. So that's what I'm going to build right now. A triangular vanity that's going to fit in the corner. The small, real small sink.
Come on. I'll take you inside. Perfect to open shop though. Okay, stain those next. Come on, buddy. I'll take you in. Come on. Come on.